Hey guys, this is Johnny, Cowboy Tech here. I've got another whiskey review for you. In fact, today may be the most dangerous whiskey review ever. Well, maybe. What is going on is I get my family to review my videos and to give me feedback, and they are brutally honest, and I love it. I mean, my family gives me good information and helps me out, and we laugh, and we have a good time together. And so my daughter, my oldest daughter, had watched my video, and she made a suggestion. She's like, "Dad, you always review videos, and you like all the whiskeys. Everyone you've done, you've liked." I'm like, well, I like whiskey. I mean, I really like whiskey. I mean, if I'm going to drink a drink and I have a choice, it's going to be some kind of whiskey because that's what I like. So, but I got to thinking, and I'm like, I'm doing a series under $25. So if I was going to find a whiskey I didn't like, it would probably be in that series. So I on purpose went down to a store and looked for a bargain basement whiskey under $25 that still might have a chance that I would like it and it would be drinkable. So I went down to my local Smart and Final, which is a couple blocks down the street. It's kind of an outlet grocery store. They have a little bit of everything, and the prices are pretty good. And so, but it's sometimes it's not the name brand or something like that. So I thought that would be the perfect place to go find it out. So I went in looking to see if they had a liquor aisle. And sure enough, wouldn't you know it, there was a liquor aisle. And they had lots and lots of liquor. So they had a whole section that was nothing but whiskeys. I'm like, great. I'm going to find something here. So I shot some video live while I was picking out the whiskey, and I'll cut to it now. All right, so here I am at the grocery store, and we're going to find another whiskey to review. And as you can see, whiskey cabinets behind me. I got some of it locked up, some of it not. So let's see what we can find here. Okay, so we're looking for whiskey under 25. Got all your standard stuff here, stuff I've heard about before. Huh, what is this? Kentucky Walker Fine Whiskey, matured in an oak cask. And that is $8. I don't know if I have much hope for an $8 whiskey.
You don't have enough what?
Hope. Hope. I don't know if I have any hope for an $8 whiskey. There's Old Forester. That's 18. What do y'all think? Should we try the $8 whiskey or the $18 whiskey?
Maybe get them both.
Nah. I think we're going to try this $8 whiskey. We'll see if I survive. So as you can see, I took a gamble. I found this. Kentucky Walker Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Okay? $8. That's right. $8. $8. $8. I'm like, all my friends I've told about it that I was going to try it, they're like, are you crazy? $8 for whiskey? Hey, we'll see. It says it's guaranteed to be aged at least 36 months. Quality stuff. It also says it is matured in oak casks. Oak. It's pretty dark for being only aged 36 months. I haven't even opened it. As you can see, it's got the plastic still on it. I'm going to open it and test this live to just make my daughter happy. And sweetie, if your dad chokes and falls on the floor, I'm going to blame you. It's made in Kentucky. It really is. It's distilled in Kentucky. and it's owned by a company out of China. And they bought the distillery, and all I've been able to find about, I mean, they don't even have a website. I've looked all over for a website. The only thing I could find was this one forum, and they talked about it, and they had a link, but it was to a Chinese website, or Chinese website that had a 404, which means there's nothing there. So they don't even have a website. And I'm assuming that this Chinese company bought it so they could import it into China, because someone was in China and said they were going to try to buy it. So it's kind of a mystery. I tried to find the distillery or something, and I looked all over the internet. I couldn't find anything. I can find it for sale through a couple of web distributors for between $7 and $12. So I don't know. So I'm going to take the plastic off. You know it's good whiskey when you got to open it with a screwdriver, right? I thought that was made with vodka. Sorry, bad joke. As you guys can see, I'm still working on my green screen. It's better. What's really interesting is I've got a piece of paid software that I used to do green screen that I bought to do video editing, and it's got green screen. And then I've got OBS, which is a free piece of software, and OBS does a better job of green screen than the paid piece of software. And it wasn't a cheap piece of software either. So I don't know. I really don't want to buy the other piece of editing software that you probably all know about that you have to pay a monthly subscription to. Because I would like to, if I'm going to buy software and I'm going to pay you for that software, it's mine. I shouldn't have to pay you and pay you and pay you and then not. I'm not paying you to let me use it. I'm just saying, if you software guys are out there, I would rather pay more up front and it's mine. I can do what the heck I want with it. All right. Enough of that rant. I got the plastic off. Here we go. Kentucky Walker Fine Whiskey. Okay. Smells like whiskey. Got my whiskey glass. Here we go. It looks a little lighter in the glass to me than it did in the bottle. It's still a nice caramel color. Smells really strong. It's really, what is it? I think it's 40 proof. Yeah. 40% alcohol, so it's 80 proof. 40% alcohol, it's 80 proof. Smells really strong. I'm scared. Okay, guys. Here we go. Man, that's rough. That's rough. Not really any distinctive flavors at all. It's alcohol burn, mostly. I mean, honestly, I've had cough syrup taste better. But this has more alcohol than cough syrup. All right. So we know that your $8 whiskey is not for drinking straight. But how does it mix? We'll see. So I've got my handy dandy Coke Zero. Coke Zero. It helps people on a diet keep drinking. It's almost the exact same color as the Coke. I'm going to pour a healthy amount in here. See if I can make it better. Really, really, really strong vanilla flavor comes out. I can't recommend this for anything. Maybe cleaning your spark plugs. I don't know. It's really strong. It's really rough. Last week I did the Hellcat Maggie, and I said if you were on a minimum wage job that would be the one for you. Well, you know what? If you're homeless and begging on the side of the street, I guess you could do this. This will keep you drunk, and you could probably get $8 in a day, panhandling on the side of the street, saying, "Hey, I need some money," and get you a Big Mac and a bottle of this at the end of the day. That would be about the only place I could see it. I don't see any reason that you would want to drink. I don't know what these Chinese people are thinking. They don't know whiskey. I'm sure that the distillery it was made from at one time was a very good distillery, and the people who started it cared about whiskey. But since it's been transferred over to these Chinese people, they don't know anything about whiskey. I don't know, man. I can't recommend this in any way, shape, or form. So there you go. Kentucky Walker Fine Whiskey. Not. One of the most dangerous whiskeys I've ever tasted for under $25. Do not be tempted unless you absolutely cannot afford anything else and you're sleeping under a bridge. Hey guys, remember, if you like my channel or like my videos, hit the like button. If you want to know when I'm doing stuff and printing up new things, hit subscribe. I do other things besides whiskey. In fact, I've got some other stuff coming up here in a little while that should be interesting to people who don't drink. Although I'm better. If you drink, I'm better. But subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you get an email when I put something up. And until then, stay safe, have a great day, and keep on trucking.